I'm Ed Morris at Checkpoint. I work in the workspace team. Checkpoint have a wide portfolio of different products, and we have certain specialist areas. Workspace is covering protecting users and devices. So what I've found in my experience working with customers on a daily basis over several years is there's been ginormous changes in the last 2.5 to 3 years, and the solutions you've been using before don't actually tend to work as well as they do now. The reason for this is basically because they're actually been struggling with things like business email compromise, so very sophisticated emails which are coming in, which look legitimate, but they're actually not. And then also things like phishing, also spam. And then one of the key things day to day that I hear all the time from customers is they're trying to do their job and they're just trying to get on, but they constantly get bombarded with different people from the business where they're trying to make sure they can just keep the lights on and go to quarantine, release emails. And then if something does happen, the other big issue is that they're trying to find out very quickly, in a matter of minutes, do I need to worry about it and what do I need to focus on essentially. The other big one which we will talk about, especially in the security environment, is cost. So be able to show the business how they can actually save money and time and go back to the shareholders and say, look, I've made the right decision with this solution. One of the key ways which we can help customers is with visibility. You don't know what you don't know. So we've got the ability to actually show the customer, you guys, exactly what's really happening in the environment. And I'm not just talking about phishing, viruses, that kind of stuff. I'm talking deeper level in terms of really what's happening, where you may have an incumbent solution which is missing things. This is going to help you be able to make better decisions. On top of that as well, we can show really clear ROI to the business in terms of automation. A lot of those day-to-day tasks you would tend to do, we can completely automate it so your team can actually focus on the things which are important. And one of the big things which you're seeing in the industry a lot of the time is a thing called business email compromise. So having the ability to actually see and control emails which are basically coming in, which are really sophisticated. We're not talking about the misspelt emails which are got a dodgy link inside of. I'm talking about social engineering across Teams and SharePoint. So I'm now about to show you exactly how our portal works. And this is what you're going to be able to see on the 2-week trial, which you've got full access to. As you can see across the top, you've got the various security tiles, everything from phishing, business email compromise, and even data loss prevention. Down the bottom right-hand side, this is what you're probably going to be interested in. So this is showing over a 12-month period how many emails have come into your business, what your current solution done. So for example, here's Microsoft, which is 11,000 delivered to inbox. And then because we sit behind your current solution, this is going to show exactly what's coming into your business, which you may not be aware of. So in this situation, we've got 11,000 emails which are malicious. Now, the bit on the left-hand side where it says the security events, this is going to start to show in real time exactly what's happening. So I've gone into this email, you can now see on the left-hand side, it starts off quite simple. So to and from, if people try and hide their email addresses, we can obviously show you if it's been spoofed. And then as you move to the right-hand side, it's going to show you what your current solution is doing. So in this situation, Microsoft said it was clean. We've done some deep analysis and we've realized it's actually phishing. We use lots of different security AI engines to make that decision. The other piece of this as well is it's very simplistic, and so you can get a really quick understanding in terms of what you need to worry about. As I move down, you can see there's no data loss on here. Also, we check links every single time they're sent in on email. As we move further down, this is where we get to some of the clever stuff. So if you go to the AI models, you can see on the left that our engines have actually quite literally read the email, understood the context, even the user's relationship with that person sending the email. And straight away, as you can see in red, it's picked up that it's a 96% score on phishing. And the part on the right is showing you the relationship. So this is where this is the level you need to have now from a security point of view. So it's showing here, how well does a user know each other? Not at all. What about the user and domain? Medium. 2 companies know each other really well with the highest domain. So this is showing me that basically, even though the companies work closely together, this would tell me that it's a phishing email from potentially an account which has been compromised. And then if you go further down, it's past things like SPF and DMARC. And if you want a summary, which you may need to send it to someone in the business, you can just click on here to open this up. And in real time, the engines are actually going to build a kind of a summary in terms of what's actually happened. As you can see here, these are some of the suspicious elements. So very simplistic, easy to use. Some of my customers even cut and paste this and send it back to people asking questions within the business, which saves you time. Obviously there's clean elements. So again, it gives you a breakdown. And at the very bottom, it gives you a suspicion score. So if we go further down from that, you've got the various AI model impacts. This is all here so you can basically make really good decisions in terms of has the platform made the right decision to block that potential phishing email on this occasion? And the answer to this is yes, essentially. So it's really simple. If you want to see more and actually have better visibility, it takes 4 minutes. All you literally do is you would log in via our portal with your global admin, and literally in 4 minutes be able to see everything that's happening in your environment. The platform will actually go off and actually start to learn who's who, what emails do they send to each other, how do they talk to each other, the companies you deal with, and also what kind of applications you're using. It builds a baseline, and then you have that solution to play around with for 2 weeks. We'll drop in every so often with insight, and we'll basically make sure you've got the most out of that health check. If you're interested in what I'm talking about and you want to learn more, all you simply need to do is click on the QR code at the end of this video and follow the instructions to get it booked up. With the ease of transaction with AWS Marketplace, the expertise of Checkpoint, the great customer service with Insight, and the ability of Drawdown with Marketplace, it's a great team to work with.